everyone, it's Jess and welcome back to my channel, Nose in a Book. So today we are doing the Ruler of Books tag. This was a tag that was floating around back in 2016 and I was tagged by Michelle over at Book Odyssey, and I will link her video down below as well as the original creator, who is Ariel Bissett, and I will link everything down below. This is very late. In fact, the last question is like the Ruler of Books 2016. So I will answer it as if it was 2016, but yeah, this is a late video. I have not done this video, so I'm sorry, Michelle, for taking so long to get to this, but I'm finally getting to it, and here goes nothing. These are the things that I would do if I were the ruler of books. Question number 1 is, what book would you make everyone read? And I know this is a cop-out answer, and I don't care, and that is Harry Potter. Now, I have a specific reason for this, because for me, growing up, Harry Potter was not okay. We were not allowed to read this. And I have a feeling that if a lot more people actually read the book, they would be less against the book. So I think everyone should be required to read it at some point in their lives, not only because it's amazing and because it was such a life-changing book for me, but also because I feel like that people who think they won't like it, or who think that they are against it, would actually change their mind. So, Harry Potter. Alright, so question number 2 is, what would you abolish in book construction? So this is supposed to be like something that publishers do, they would like to get rid of. So originally I was going to say mass market size paperbacks because they bother me, but I know that some people like them for traveling purposes, so I don't want to completely abolish them, but they're ridiculous, they should go away. But the thing that I would most like to abolish is cover changes. So if you guys see this is Traitor to the Throne. This is the second book in the Rebel of the Sand series. And if you've seen the first one, which I don't actually own, this is not nearly as pretty as the first one. The first one was absolutely gorgeous. I will insert a picture here, and you can see for yourself how absolutely beautiful that book is. Oh my gosh. And this one is just not nearly as beautiful. It's fine, but I was just expecting the first book cover, and I know that they have it in paperback, but I want a hardcover, and just, why would you do that? Why would you take it and make it less awesome? So that's the first thing that would go, is taking a cover that you start for a series and then changing it so that the covers don't match, and on top of them not matching, they're not nearly as awesome. Question number 3 is, what author would you commission to write you any book? So the person I would love to commission to write me any book would be Meg Cabot. She's the author of The Princess Diaries and a ton of other books, and she writes all different genres and all different styles. She's just super witty, super hilarious, and I really love her. And the one I would love to commission her to write, I don't know if we're supposed to answer that part, like what we would want them to write, but I would love to give her notes on my life and have her like write me as a character in a book. I don't care if it's like exactly my life story, it doesn't have to be a biography, but I would love her to make me the main character of a book and see what happens. And it would just be so much fun. Alright, so question number 4 is, what book would you demote to the library basement to make room for new books? And this book would have to be Of Mice and Men. I read it in high school, hated it then, and I feel like that even though it's a tiny little book, we could just demote it and nobody will have to know. And then we can read some other lovely things. I'm sorry if you like Mice and Men, but I hated that book. It made me so sad. No. Question number 5 is, what cover artist would you commission to make a mural? And for me, that is whoever designed this beauty right here. Look at that. Look at it. That gorgeous, gorgeous cover. I mean, even the back, like aside from like where the actual text is, look at that. It's so beautiful. And all the books in the series are like that. So whomever drew these fantastical things, I want them to paint me a mural. It'd be amazing. Question number 6 is, which book character would you put their face on a coin? And for me, it took me a while to figure this out, but then I was like, duh, and that would be Fitzwilliam Darcy from Pride and Prejudice. First of all, I feel like he deserves to have his face on a coin, because, yes. And also because whenever I see like pictures of him, it's usually like from the profile, like silhouette that would work well for a coin, and it's usually very attractive because he's supposed to be very attractive. So I would totally have a coin of Mr. Fitzwilliam Darcy. I think it would be beautiful. I think we should all have them. And then the next one could be Elizabeth, and we can just all collect Jane Austen coins. Let's do it. The final question, number 7, is what book would you award the Ruler of Books 2016 to? So for me, this would be a book that I read in 2016. I don't think it came out in 2016 for sure. It was not a 2016 release, but I read it then, and it was my favorite book of the year, and that is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Loved this book. Absolutely adored it. I can't wait to reread it again someday soon, and I loved the characters, I loved the plot, I wanted to hang out with all these people in here and ask them how they were after I finished the book. I just wanted more book. I literally looked for fan fiction. Fangirl fan fiction. So I could keep reading Fangirl. So, this would be my favorite pick of 2016. Loved it so much. So, yeah. Same answer as what would have happened if I had actually filmed this when I was tagged. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. That is all for the questions, and thank you again, Michelle, for tagging me to do this. I am sorry again that it took me so long to get to it, but I am super excited that I did, and I am not going to be tagging anyone because I'm assuming that you've all already done it, or that you don't necessarily want to do a tag from the end of the year 2016. So thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you next time with another video real soon. Bye!